Hello everyone, day 907, walking 5 miles per day at age 67 and a half. Today's quote is from the brilliant Mark Twain. 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the things you did do. So throw away the bowlines, sail away from safe harbor, and catch the trade winds. Wow. 20 years from now, you'll be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the things you did do. So throw away the bow lines, sail away from safe harbor, and catch the trade winds. That is not only the longest quote so far I've had to memorize, bonus, it's just so true. Again, my videos probably get a little bit redundant, but we're gonna just keep pounding this because I need it every single day, and I know the viewers that are commenting to me want it and need it as well. So we're just going to keep doing this. So what does this mean? To me, it simply means don't have any regrets. Try something. Doesn't work, what's the worst that can happen? It's just like in sales. You know, early on in my sales career, I would, prejudge, well, I don't think that store is the right place for what I'm selling, or I don't think that, this or that or this or that. It's the old story of the old farmer that walks up to the new car lot in overalls. He hadn't had a bath in probably 2 days, he's dirty. And everybody on that lot prejudged him and wouldn't have anything to do with him. So he left, went down the street to another car lot, was greeted appropriately, made the deal, drove the car back to the other dealership, walked up to the sales manager and said, "You see that new car out there? That could have been your sale. But because none of your salesmen took the time to greet me, instead they judged me based on how I looked or how I acted or how I smelled, you lost the sale." The biggest cliche in the world is never judge a book by its cover. That's so very, very true. So how does that tie in with don't have any regrets? Just try, because what is the worst that can happen, like I was saying in sales, the worst that can happen for me to walk into a store and it be the wrong store is the guy will say no. Well, last time I looked, no was not fatal. So flip that. Last time I looked, walking is not fatal. Running, while it's more intense, usually isn't fatal unless you run out in front of a car. Leaving that job after 20 years of faithful service to go open a business or to go back to school and learn a new trade in this new high-tech world, and it's just to better yourself. What's the worst that could happen? You leave the job, you go and you try something and it doesn't work out. Well, just trust me on this one. There's plenty of work out there for people that want to work. The problem today is so many people just don't want to work. I'm just old school. I don't mind working. And the things that I've chosen to do in life aren't really, in my view, aren't really considered work anyway. So keep that in mind. Just 20 years from now, don't be saying, man, if I had just invested in this. Now I've done this. I had some money early on when we got married because the highway department came in and bought our house. We had a boatload of cash, and this was in the early 80s. Now, if I had invested just $1,000 in Apple at that time, maybe 1,000 in Apple and 1,000 in Microsoft, and then maybe 10 years down the road, 1,000 in Amazon, $3,000, which I had more than that. Wow, I'd be probably worth nearly $100 million. That might be an exaggeration a little bit, but it'd be a lot of money. Do I regret that? No, I just didn't make the decision. So, and at the time I was young, I didn't care. I didn't think about stocks. I didn't know anything about stocks. I just wanted to pay my bills and go have some fun. That's about all I wanted to do. So, don't be there 20 years from now saying, man, if I only had done that, I don't have any regrets. And sail away from safe harbor and catch the trade winds and see where they take you. You will be glad you did. Trust me on this one. Peace.